In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B walks on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wop tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of
What's going on, family? You're watching Sports Talk with Pete Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Do me a favor tonight. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live and drop a video. And also, I want to thank everybody for tuning in right now. Happy Labor Day to each and one of you. I know many people out there enjoying their family. Our prayers go out to each and one of you. Once again, thank you for everything that you have done for Sports Talk with B Watts. I want to thank the people who have joined the membership and people who have sent me super chats, cash apps. Thank you all. You sponsor this show, and I'm grateful that you take the time out and share what you have with me to keep this show going. Well, tonight we're getting ready to talk about Shedeur Sanders. He is the future quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. He's getting ready for his first NFL game coming up Sunday. Don't know what his role gonna be, but he's listed as the emergency quarterback number 3. We have to see how this thing gonna play out, and we're gonna be keeping up with it and see when he get a chance to play on Sunday. And also, we're gonna talk about tonight, Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo football team. What do we need to see going forward for the Colorado football team? All right, let's get into this thing. Once again, hit that like button as you come in. I appreciate it if you do. But before I move on, I got to see who's in the chat. I told you I got the best chat on YouTube. They are a conversation all by themselves. They'll show all by themselves, y'all. Once again, hit the like button if you don't mind. Appreciate it. Who we got in the building? The French George is in the building. Appreciate you tonight, Miss Pat to you. Miss Pat to you, okay? My dog, boss lady, here's I love CC. Appreciate everything that you do for the broadcast. Yeah. RD, appreciate everything that you do. She's saying hello to the chat. Miss Janet is here. TC is in the building. Appreciate it. Miss Carolyn Shepherd is here. How you doing? Happy Labor Day to each and one of you. Hit the like button as you come in. Be watching the chat. Mr. Kenneth Wilson, my dog, be watched. And chat, good evening. Had a great birthday today. All right, wife and kids did their thing. God is good. All right, big dog. Happy birthday to Mr. Kenny Wilson. Come on, chat. Y'all know how we do it. Tell Mr. Kenny Wilson happy birthday if you're tuning in right now. Put it down in the chat and show my dogs some love. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, y'all. What's going on? What's going on, TC? Yes, they in the building. I love CC and RD. PC, what's going on, big dog? You doing all right today? Kenny all the time. PC is here. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me tonight. We're gonna have a good show tonight and a good time like we always do. Miss Johnson, what's going on? How you doing? MSD, Patrick Williams, what's going on? I can't wait to hear your takes, especially when we get to that Colorado segment. FD, yours too, big dog. What's going on? Miss Dunn, what's going on? Triple L is in the building. Hit the like button, hit that like button. What's going on, Miss Lady, Miss Boss Lady? Kimberly Nash Williams is here. Lisa G, what's going on? You doing all right? Good evening to you. For all your hard, hey, appreciate, hey, I appreciate. I miss y'all yesterday too. I ain't gonna tell them what now. I ain't gonna tell them. Yes, Val C. Let's go, Case. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Mr. Sabrina, what's going on? What's going on? Happy birthday to Mr. Kenneth Wilson. Joyce Ari is here. Got the bad chat in the building on Labor Day. They in here on Labor Day. They here rocking with your boy, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Miss Karen, what's going on? How you feeling? Appreciate your night. Virgil, what's up, man? Van, what's going on? Y'all doing okay tonight? Got Matt. Miss V is in the building. What's going on? Happy Labor Day to you, Miss Lewis. What's up, Lewis? What's going on? You doing all right tonight? It's Labor Day night. Kenny Wilson, they showing love to Kenny Wilson. That's what I'm talking about, family. We family over here. That's what I'm talking about. Show that love. I love this chat, man. Y'all one of a kind. You can't beat this chat. You can't beat my chat now. I'm telling y'all now. I'm telling you. They ain't got to do this. That just show you the type of people I have hanging out over here. They didn't have to come on and Labor Day. They ain't got to tell Mr. Kenny Wilson happy birthday, but they're doing, man, we don't play over here. We don't play over here now. We don't play over here. We it. We him. We do this. We do this. This is what we do. Family. We family, man. We stick together over here. Ain't no switches, ain't no swaying over here. They let you know where they at and where they come from. That's what I like about it. That's what I like about it. Through it all, as the preacher said, but through it all, but through it all, he's still God. Through it all, Shedeur. 12 walking down. Through it all, 12. He's still God. Through it all. Through it all. Through it all. They give Kenneth Wilson that love. Danny Little John, what's going on? Through it all. That's all. Through it all. We're going to walk him down. We're going to walk him down. We're going to walk him down. Through it all. Through it all. Through it all. Miss Diane is in the building. Be White Mouth. Hey, man, they come out. Hey, man, they stick with them, brother. Hey, I got bad internet, bad mic. Broke. They still with me, what? They still with me, man. They still with me. Hey, I love them, though. I love them. I ain't going to say it. I love mine. But once again, we getting ready to talk about my dog, JR Box. What's going on, man? Hey, once again, we getting ready to talk about this thing. We getting ready to talk about this thing, all right? Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, is getting ready for his first NFL game of the year. All right? He getting ready. Now, I know he's not QB1. I know he's not QB2, the backup quarterback, but he's been listed as QB3, and also he gonna dress. Now, the purpose of him dressing is for them to say, and think we supposed to know, that just in case Joe Flacco nor Dylan Gabriel can make it through a game. But we know what's going on. We know they trying to sell tickets. They trying to keep us involved. They trying to show us that they really care about Shedeur. But he really haven't got a fair chance at that QB1, and they know it. So that's why they say, oh, we're gonna listen as emergency quarterback. Oh, we're gonna let him dress out. Because we don't let him dress out, we can't get no engagement. We can't get no viewerships. We won't be able to sell enough tickets. Now that's the part I'm interested in seeing. How many tickets will they sell? How many tickets will they end up selling for this game? How many tickets? Who gonna watch it? Yeah. Let me know in the chat. She said, "Cash cow." Yeah, yeah, exactly what it is. That's right. Hey, listen here. Listen here, family. How many tickets and how many views will be tuning in to watch Joe Flacco and the Cleveland Browns bagged up quarterback as we know who? Dylan Gabriel. That's the question. I want to know how many viewers will they get? How many ticket sales will they get? And they know they had to do something with Shedeur. They had to do something with Shedeur, but hey, it is what it is. So we know what's going on. They can't get no clicks and no views over there on Twitter, nor Instagram, nor hey, nor YouTube no more. They trying everything they can to put Shedeur in their towel so that we can click on him. Boy, they let them know, man, ain't nobody watching that. Woman, ain't nobody paying no attention to that no more. Y'all don't show y'all hand. They don't show their hand. But still, Shedeur must stay mentally tough. And he still got to go out there and be ready, prepare himself. He was at practice today. I got the videos and I'm gonna show you. He was at practice today. Out there getting loose, doing what he do. He doing what he do. He working out. You know, Dylan Gabriel got his old number back. I thought Shedeur was gonna get two, but Shedeur said he passed that. He passed that. Shedeur said, I'm gonna stay 12. Dylan Gabriel went and got 8. That's the number that Kenny Pickett had, and that's the number 8 that he had at Oregon. But Shedeur is out there working. He out there working. I got about 4 videos on the show. This is just still the same one. That's Shedeur. They're back at practice. Joe Flacco looking. You never know, man. We just got to tune in. You never know. They may have I don't know. They might try to sneak Shedeur in this thing now. You know, that's just me. We know they ain't, but you know what I'm saying. Hoping they do. Hoping they do. But that's it right there. That's Shedeur again, getting his reps in. I'm trying to see what is he running with the first team? No, he's not running the first team. When I know Shedeur is running with that first team offense, I'm gonna look for number 3, the wide receiver, Jerry Judy. But so he's not practicing with him and Dylan Gabriel they throwing to the same team. That's the second team. That's the second team right there. Yeah, they just doing it for clickbait. Yep, you're right. That's exactly what they're doing. But Shedeur still got to get ready. Shedeur still got to be ready mentally. He got to have those mental reps. It's the mental reps that he got to have. You see all the quarterbacks. You see the new quarterback, DG, right there. And that's Shedeur. This DG right here, the bag up quarterback, got that number 8 back. That's DG. You know, he getting his reps in. He's the bag. He listed as the bag up quarterback. This all his videos right here that they recorded today. I decided to share it with you. Like I said, he could do that all day long in practice, but can he do it when them bullets start flying? That's gonna be the interesting part. And if something happened to Joe Flacco and he got to go in and it don't work, around that end of third quarter, beginning fourth quarter, and the quarterback struggling and they want to win a game, would they consider putting in who? Would they consider putting in Shedeur to go win this football game? And that's gonna be another key that I'm gonna be looking at. So, like I say, I'm still hearing from Shedeur. Many of my friends and my loved ones say you can't turn your back on the Cleveland Browns now. You don't stuck your neck out there for them. So, hey, that's why I got to continue to talk about Shedeur, whatever they put out here, and let y'all know what's really going on. All right, I won't be watching no game though. I'll be following on the internet and seeing on Twitter who's who and who's what. I know who to follow. They'll let me know when Shedeur get in the game. But I'm still rocking with Shedeur. So my question is to y'all right here. Let's see. Where we at? Where we at? Here we go. I already know what your answer is. Did Shedeur Sanders get a fair shot at QB1? Or do you think the Cleveland Browns treated him right by letting him grow into the position? Let me know down in the chat. Give me your answer. It's just a simple answer, yes or no. Did Shedeur get a fair shot at QB1? Yes or no? Did Shedeur Sanders get a fair shot at QB1 going up against Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Kenny Pickett during this whole process? Or also, let me know, do you think the Cleveland Browns and the head coach, Kevin Stefanski, is doing the right thing by bringing Shedeur slowly along the way until he get comfortable, until they feel like he's ready for that starting QB1? It's an interesting topic to think about, you know. I would love to see what you have to say. Y'all are already in here saying no. Yeah, I ain't y'all ain't give me a chance to get well, my chat. Hell, boy. They didn't give me a chance to say, hey, you didn't give me a chance to get the stuff back. And I love CC that started it off before I ain't got it out my mouth. I love CC. You more popular than me. Everywhere I go, man, where I love CC at? Boy, she be in that chat. Boy, she be on it, don't she? I said, well, she must got my script out of my mind. She already know what I was going to ask today. Hell no. And everybody following suit. I mean, it could be, y'all. It could be, family, that they want to think. Listen, family. I know I can't twist in, twist y'all arm. Maybe it's because that, listen, y'all got to have an open mind. God damn, RD that went on. Her computer got stopped. RD, I mean, your laptop must have stopped. It got so many nodes. And now, listen, it could be that, you know, Cleveland Brown and Kevin Stefanski has been labeled by not grooming a franchise quarterback, right? They've been labeling that. For the last 6 years he's been there, he haven't developed a quarterback yet. Maybe they see the potential in Shedeur and don't want to mess him up and want to bring him on slow so they can develop him into the franchise quarterback that they see him as. Because he's a franchise quarterback. We know that if you give the same players around him that Joe Flacco got. Maybe because of that. But y'all already know what y'all say. Still hell no. They still said no. I mean, Diane Brown even said no. Had a good thing. That's good, Ms. Z. Not at all. Y'all stuck on that no. Not no. Y'all mean it could be, fella. No, Virgil said no. Miss Val Green put 3 O's, 4 O's. I love CC double back said no again. Okay. I thought. My neighbor think. That's what my neighbor think. He said they developing Shedeur, and I got to be patient, and everybody who's room for Shedeur to be patient, we got to be patient. They develop him. They don't want to ruin this guy. They know this guy is a franchise quarterback. Yeah, be watch. You have to keep us up to date because I'm not watching Cleveland Brown news in the media. Okay, man. I got you, man. My dog, Dubs Long, sir. What's up? He said no too. Miss V done said no. Yeah. Miss V have said no. What's up, Tim? What's going on? No. Les said no. God, no. Hell to the no. Oh man, Miss George, LaFran George said no. Oh man, how do you judge process? I mean, they're trying to make sure he knows the playbook, know where he going with the ball at all the times. And another thing that I might drop this video later on tonight. I was listening to Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco and what they saying. What they really were saying in the video on Nightcap that Shedeur must get the ball out of his hand. No, don't take no sacks. Don't go backwards. And he said something interesting to me. And I thought about that thing. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I thought about it. Shannon Sharp said, Shedeur problem is he's worried about his pass percentage, completion rate. He had that. I think he did that at Colorado too. It's just something to think about. Could be right, could be wrong. Ain't no right or wrong answer about it. I ain't knocking him down and say, could it be that he holding on the ball and moving back and trying to make a play to keep his pass percentage up? Maybe that's what Kevin Stefanski want him to get out of thinking that. Because Kevin Stefanski offense is all about rhythm. Yeah, and going to the right. He want that ball to go to a certain position on the field, and maybe that's why with Dylan Gabriel, he trusts Dylan Gabriel more. But I just feel like if Shedeur Sanders is given the same offensive line, same wide receivers, the same running back, I think the production would be better at that quarterback position with Shedeur better than Dylan Gabriel and Joe Flacco. But it's something else going on behind the scene. I don't know. And I can't put my hands on it because it's the NFL still got their hands on it, or are they sticking with their draft chart? All that stuff there is in line for anything. That's just my take on that. But we'll have to see. Miss Val said no. Coach is scared of the owner. One thing I can tell y'all though, I promise you this. Kevin Stefanski's job is on the line. His job, I know Mary Kay, they're talking about they're not gonna hold this year against Kevin because he's still searching for a franchise quarterback. Let me tell you something. They didn't win but 3 games last year, 3-14. If they go 0-5 or 1-6 the first 7 games, they gonna fire Kevin Stefanski. That hoopla gonna get louder and louder and louder. And it's gonna start Sunday. With first time Joe Flacco throw an interception, get sacked, or incompletion, you're gonna start hearing that chat. We want Shedeur. We want Shedeur. They ain't gonna be able to stop him till the peoples who gonna be in that stadium, the fans. They already done seen who can play that quarterback the most. It's just that Tony Grossman and Mary Kay is trying to divide them to keep them away from hearing and seeing good things about Shedeur. That's just internet talk, right? But in the real world, what they see on TV, they know Shedeur is him. They know that. They know that. He said, "Nah, I tried. Yeah, I tried it. I tried it. I tried. It. I tried it. So you're gonna be in my brain too. You're out of CC. Y'all in my cerebellum and cerebellum tonight. We do not have lion eyes, long group. I'm just trying to give these folks a benefit of the doubt because they are professional at this thing. Just like y'all are professional at y'all jobs, they supposed to be professionals at their job and see what I see. But they went out there to that Ohio State and Texas game to look at, yeah, Arch Manning, how that turn out. How that turned out. They know Shedeur Sanders is him. They know that. They know that. They know that. They know that. They are not developing Shedeur. Okay. Y'all allow them that I have a great patience. It's a skill, but this ain't some bullshit. Well, y'all chat, my chat. Hell, y'all hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button to get the video in the algorithm if you don't mind. If y'all don't mind. I'm with you, man. I'm not watching either. They said, hey, watch. Hey, y'all, we gotta still support Shedeur. That's what we're here for. It would be really nice. Hey, Cleveland Brown, if y'all tuning in, the owner, GM, can y'all bring up my dog Shiloh and give him a shot? Put him on the 53-man roster. You got Shedeur Sanders and you got Shiloh Sanders. Man, you can't ask for a bigger story than that. Bring up Shiloh. Shiloh will help y'all back in on the defense. You know you got cornerback and you got a safety that's been injured. I don't know if they gonna play this week. You ought to reach out to Shiloh, the headache guy. Reach out to Shiloh. Come on, Barry. Do something for the culture. Do something for the culture, baby. let us watch this game and see what they planning on doing. Then we come and boycott the second game by not buying tickets and watching it on TV. Let us give this the benefit of that. Hey, it already going on for the first game. They already done stuck me all kind of stuff on the first game. They ain't watching, they ain't buying no tickets, they ain't going, they ain't doing nothing. KC John, what's up? Sebastian, don't know anything about talent. I hope Shedeur Sanders find another team. Shedeur ain't no, oh, Sebastian ain't no coach. Don't believe that. Don't believe that bringing him along slowly. Let's get to it, track. God damn. Okay, y'all, check this out. But check this. God damn, KC Jones. KC Jones said. So, y'all, the season finna start. Y'all still want Shedeur out of there. Y'all still want to see him traded to another team, even though the season done started. Where he gonna go? KC Jones? Where he gonna go? He's in the best situation to start with Cleveland. To me, Shannon, hey, hater be what? Hey, I've been trying. You know what? What's up, Miss Robs? Miss Robs. I be trying to read between. I be saying, look like Shannon. Every time I listen to the tape that he give on Shedeur, I say, is he really trying to hate on Slide? Because Chad Ocho Cinco, boy, he all in with Shedeur. He all in, but when I listen to Shannon Sharp tape, boy, he look like he trying to go 50. He look like he trying to go the other way. When it comes to his tape, I don't know if that's the way they want to run their show, or he got to play that side, or they can't agree. Some shows are up like that, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Shedeur didn't do that in that Pampa game. Yeah, so I don't believe that. I think he holds the ball trying to make a play. Oh, you trying to say he didn't hold the ball? No, he didn't hold that ball that long. No, he didn't. He didn't. He got rid of the ball. Only reason he held that ball that last game against the Rams because he didn't. Hey, he didn't have nowhere to step up in that pocket. He was a jailbreak up there, boy. They didn't block nobody. They did not block anyone. Kenny Wilson, happy birthday. Salute my brother. Yeah, appreciate y'all for that. Kevin don't like Shedeur, and he will never get a chance to play as long as Kevin does. Well, if Kevin go 6 or 1-5, he ain't got to worry about Shedeur no more. Yeah, I promise you that he ain't got to worry about that. He ain't got to worry about that because he's gonna be out of it. Trust me. Shedeur was trying to save his life with that trash line. Hey, it was trash, wasn't it, Brown? Yeah, yeah, it was trash. It was a jailbreak. It definitely was a jailbreak. Yeah, that's right, Miss. That's right. That's right. Well, if 12 ain't playing, no reason to turn the TV on. You about like with me. I think with a line with O-line in the NFL, it would be easier for Shedeur than college. He really is a pocket quarterback. He is. Yeah, he is. He is that. Yeah, he is that. So yeah, I hope they let him get a shot 72. Yeah, appreciate that. Hit that like button, fam. Hit the like button. You have it all. You have it already. Because somebody 12 would pick you apart in that pocket if they block you. He will. Yeah, he will. He surely will. Yeah. I think he gonna hey, I'm being honest with y'all, family. I think Shedeur gonna get in that game. I'm gonna give Joe Flacco 4 to 5 games. After that, I think they might let DJ run 4 games. But rather than 9th to 10th game, like I've been thinking, 8th, 9th to 10th game, it's gonna be the Shedeur show, y'all. I'm gonna give him the first 8 to 9 weeks, maybe 10. But after that, I believe Shedeur gonna play at least 7 to 8 games this year. The last 7 or 8 games this year. They got to find out what that Shedeur can do with the first team offense. They got to find out what Shedeur can do. And I promise y'all, if they let him in there, if they let that dog in there, that dog gonna hunt. Shedeur gonna hunt. That dog gonna hunt. You hear me? That dog gonna hunt, y'all. Boog said Shedeur know that playbook better than Kevin do. Oh yeah? Okay. That's a good sign there. She said, better than Kevin do. Yeah, I would like to see that. I sure would like to see that. Are you crazy? They don't, him. Let's see, let's spell that one. You can't say Shedeur got a high ceiling, then say he need development. That don't make sense. But Miss Robinson on her typewriter tonight. What's going on with my boy now? Who should do? Yeah, we just want him seeing play. He didn't get no fair shot to be the starting quarterback. I don't think he did. They gonna hold on to him until trade deadline. Be patient. I got this from Mary Kay. Mary Kay? She sometimes Mary Kay be right. You don't know if she telling the truth or she hate. That's why they're scared to put him in the ones. Hey, they put him in the one, Miss Jones. It's gonna be over with. I'm telling you now. He put him with that number one offense and that number one wide receiver room. Oh shit, it's gonna be over. Shiloh ain't come to that. Hey, I would love to see Shiloh on Cleveland. Will she do it? Oh man. My two favorite players, Mr. Breno said, we will support if they put him in the game. Yep. They know it too. They gonna feel that effect tomorrow. I mean on Sunday. They gonna say, boy, they gone, y'all. They ain't here no more. They are not here no more. Shiloh, Shedeur, they will sell out of them jerseys in a heartbeat. I'm watching them be what because I want to watch this trash. Arjun. Hey, Arjun, it gonna be one too, big dog. Exactly gonna be a crash out, big dog. It gonna be a crash out, but I like them, man. It's definitely gonna be a crash out, big dog. It's gonna be a crash out. They really think Joe Flacco is that same quarterback from 2 years ago. They really think that. They really think that, but they finna be in a world of awakening. I was saying the same thing about Shiloh. Yeah, they know his brother look like the general manager I was going to bring Shiloh on. The Browns don't want one son, but hold two of them. RD said that's what the culture feeling. Shout out to K Dot. Yeah. It'll be nice, man. It will be nice. It would be nice to for them to bring him in. Trade to another the Saints. Y'all talking about the Saints. I don't know. Indianapolis. I can't believe Indianapolis chose their quarterback, Jones, over the other guy. That shocked me. I guess they went by their contract. The Raiders or the Steelers. It ain't gonna be the Raiders. Steelers could get him. They should. The Jets want him, and Andrew said, "Oh yeah, they ain't gonna man. Ain't nowhere in the world they trade Shedeur. Shedeur bring too much money to that team and attention to the team. But that's why they named him QB3, emergency quarterback, and said that he would be dressed. Cleveland Brown already knows Shedeur is the franchise quarterback. They still trying to cover up grade, trade, they cover up the grade. Yeah, yeah, you right. You right. That's what they're trying to do. Since they are kind of courting Archie, they showed their hands. So I say yes, get 12 out of there. Hey, shoot, they can't like the results of what Manny did. Shannon Shaw was talking crazy the last 2 years. I'm not surprised, real S. Yeah, yeah, he was saying some crazy stuff. You don't know which way he going with. Shedeur didn't trust the O line. No, he showed didn't. Be yeah, he showed this. He was going backwards. Backwards. Be what? Did you hear about Ryan Clark? No, I didn't hear. What's going on? What happened to him? He ain't going nowhere. They have a stadium deal. You got that right. They need that money. He the only one that can do it. Just call a spade a spade. These grown men are knowing trying to kiss coat. Duh. So it's and Ray Lewis. Okay, yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Wills. I saw that. I'm not watching no NFL until they do right by Shedeur. Nah, three. Be what? You don't know the Browns. They are not going to do the right thing. What people keep telling me, they've been doing it for so long. They haven't been right for so long. So we'll see. All right. It's funny that on Get Up this morning, Dan Orlovsky complained that Archie Manning was doing the same. Man, I noticed the same thing, man. He tried to give Archie Manning, well, he tried, he did. He gave him a pass, but he kept Shedeur for the same thing. Everybody got their own agenda that they trying to push, y'all. That's all. Everybody got their own agenda they trying to push. It ain't gonna work. Shedeur, it just was a collusion, that's all. Yeah, but Ray Lewis went on and run his mouth. Shannon wasn't thinking about him. Yeah, I heard that tape. Yeah, I seen that. I wonder why he kept talking about Shannon. I guess he's talking about success. He think talking about success. We're talking about reckless. About he was talking reckless about 12. Yeah, I have faith that Flacco gonna be Flacco and Gabriel gonna be Gabriel, and they will have to play him, and he will take over. Yeah. Ain't that gonna change, fam? Flacco. Yeah. Dylan Gabriel gonna be Dylan Gabriel. They not gonna be able to play. Dylan Gabriel, especially, will not look like he looked it in this past preseason game. They gonna take all that away. Them short passes, them down and out at the side on the sideline. NFL defensive coordinators gonna take all of that away. Man, listen here. The Cincinnati Bengals gonna beat the brakes off the Cleveland Browns. They gonna be they gonna blow the doors off them, family. You hear me? They gonna be see what if it's just a blowout in the third quarter? They get beat 50 to nothing. Third quarter. Flacco don't play, DG don't play. Going into the fourth quarter, will Shedeur hit the field? Will they get Shedeur a chance to play in the fourth quarter if it's a blowout? If it's a blowout, will we see Shedeur in the fourth quarter if the Cincinnati Bengals is beating them 40 or 50 to nothing and both quarterbacks don't play? I want Shedeur out there in that fourth quarter. Put him out there. Put him out there. Put him out there and see what he can do. Man, Dylan first game gonna be a disaster. Hey, yeah. Oh, yep. Put my dog out there. Yeah. Said, yeah. He said, yep. The right. Yep. So, yeah, I believe they'll put him out there in the fourth quarter. The mop up duty. I believe they'll put him out there in the fourth quarter. Let him turn him a little out. I should do it. Go out there and just turn that thing up, family. I really do. The Browns team has been real terrible. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have. They've been really, really terrible. They had a couple good years with Kevin Stefanski, but other than that, they ain't been looking too good. They haven't been looking that good. But I believe, did just me. I think they got their franchise quarterback, y'all. I don't care what they say. They got their franchise quarterback in Shedeur Sanders. They have that. Ain't nobody gonna tell me they don't. After what I done seen and the way Shedeur done played, they got their franchise quarterback. I love CC said the Browns move real funny. I can't rock with them until 12 is treated bad. Yeah, they move funny. And it makes it so bad. I love CC and the #1 chat on YouTube. They moving like this, and we got a brother. The GM, he's a brother, and he's running the whole show. That's what surprises me. He's a brother that got a good education, went to an Ivy League school. He's running the whole show, and he have a chance to put the best quarterback on the field that's in his organization. Andrew Berry. Andrew Berry is a brother, drafted a brother, and won't even speak up for him. Damn. Yeah, ain't that something? As my uncle would say, be wise, he's not a brother, Elijah Wise. Hey, as my uncle would say, Hot damn, ain't that some shit? We got a brother at the gym. Andrew Bear is running thing. RD. Don't start that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, I love CC. Come on, Miss Cam. We got an educated brother in charge of everything, and the owner loved him. The owner loved the dude. He got a chance to say, "No, I'm gonna play my guy." He got the power. Said, "No, we gonna play my guy." Since the owner said it, the owner said that was you were the one who drafted him. You were the one who told him to uh, come on over to the Cleveland Browns. Only thing you had to do is just tell Kevin Sebastian, we gonna go with my guy. And especially if you have seen him perform in college, you saw him the way he performed against the Carolina Panthers, and you still wouldn't allow him to get first team reps during training camp. Boy, that thing there, that's hard for me to swallow, y'all. I'm serious. Yeah, I rather drink this. I can't get that out of my mind. Nor my thoughts. Here's a brother, drafted a brother, have the power to empower another brother and won't even do it. And especially in Cleveland, out of all places. You seen what Shedeur have done off the field. You seen what he have done on the field. And he still wouldn't let this dude get first team reps. It got to be some collusion around this thing. It got to be. It just don't make sense, man. Don't make sense to me. To keep this dude, I'm just you crazy, man. To keep this dude here, what's going on? To keep this thing on, to keep this thing like it is. God, dog, she said, we sick, boss. We sick. Oh, you crazy, man. Southbound said, well, what can we do? Because the owner didn't want to do it. At least you do it on the team. By the way of the brother. Hey, Southbound, I guess so, Southbound. Hey, hey, Southbound, I'm really convinced if the brother hadn't a picked Shedeur, I believe they would have went through the whole draft and no team would have picked. I'm convinced of that now. I'm convinced of that now. I'm convinced of that now. They wouldn't even, I don't believe they'll try to do that. I just don't. Education don't mean common sense. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Man forgot to get out. Forgot to get out. Y'all, y'all handling that, but I'll be interested to see how many people show up for that game, and especially the brothers, uh, the Shedeur fans. I don't believe they will. I don't believe they will. Yeah, I'm serious. Hey, I'm serious. I think they would have they wanted to deliver a message to Coach Prime and Shedeur. Shedeur started his QB1 until he starts. I'm not watching. Andrew is a brother, but he is trying to stay on the snow slope. So he won't fall from grace. Well, my chat, hell, man. Well, I tell you, man. You know what? I was telling my next door neighbor, my brother. I said, man. They said, man, what you talking about? I said, bro, with the chat I got, I can talk about anything. Boy, they gonna go in. They'll show all by themselves, man. They said they sure will be dog. I got my popcorns a million. Gonna expose himself cause them teams gonna make Dylan throw them short pass out the window. It's gonna be hey, I just me and Artis just got these saying the same thing. They gonna jump them routes. SG. They gonna jump them routes. He ain't gonna get no type of pass he got in the preseason game. He just ain't. He ain't gonna do that. Elijah Watts. There is in the house. He Watts. Not in the field. Yeah. Yeah, I got hey Watts. Elijah. You know I gotta agree with you on that one, don't you? But it looked like he'll reach down and lend a hand to a brother saying, come on up, bro. Come on up. Andrew, Andrew said, hell to the now. Damn, Andrew. Bear 100 of them rabbits. But my chat is on fire tonight, boy. Y'all never disappoint, boy. On Labor Day, they never disappoint. Y'all never disappoint. Y'all never disappoint. Yeah, the father of two black sons. Is he crazy? What if the people treat his son like, hey man, yeah, yeah. That was shock. It really shocked me. It really shocked me. I remember who I listened to. They're gonna beat the hell out. Hey, Miami. Hey, Miami. They gonna send both of them through that medical thing. We already know Joe Flacco do not want to move and he don't want to be hit. That's why they said, man, I guarantee that's why I said, man, we gotta let Shedeur as the emergency quarterback. But I don't think Joe gonna hold up. It's a good possibility that Joe Burrows, that Joe Flacco won't hold up. Because if he getting hit hard, oh, he ain't going back out there. Then you got to throw DG little short ass out there. You know he gonna be overthrowing the ball. He gonna, man, nah, they ain't gonna be able to move the clock. Them veteran players gonna be upset. It's gonna be a shit show, y'all. I hate to see you use that lane. This thing can turn into a shit. Shedeur, get ready, Shedeur. Shedeur, I just gotta believe you playing Sunday, big dog. Shedeur Sunday, 12. Show up 12 and turn. Shedeur, I got a feeling you gonna play this Sunday, big dog. I ain't never heard of nobody name nobody emergency quarterback for being a quarterback number 3. They know this thing can go south. They know this thing can go south Sunday with Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel. They know it can go south. You could put both of them quarterbacks on the market today when nobody wants. You can put Joe Flacco out there today when nobody pick him up. You can put Dylan Gabriel out there today when nobody wants them as their quarterback on their team. I guarantee you that. I'm surprised somebody wanted Kenny Pickett. I'm really surprised. They traded Kenny Pickett for a 3rd-round draft pick. He very much got something on somebody. Yeah, he had to be. Talking about he's a brother. Yeah. What's going on, Jay? What's going on, darling? How you doing? Yeah, man. This thing, this thing here get crazy, y'all. I think this thing gonna go south. That's why they named him. Hey, I think this thing gonna go south. That's 7-7. Yeah, Shedeur. I'm serious. I think Shedeur gonna play, y'all. I really think he gonna play. Dylan going to see the real entertainment look like when the blitz hit. Hey, when the real blitz come in there, shit. You don't treat people, kids. You don't treat people, kids like that. Karma will be sweet. Hey, you right about that? Yeah. Be watching Rocket Black on emergency pilot. Hey, it's William Jones and DG and Trey Baker. Yeah. Hey, yeah. After Sunday, there ain't nobody going to trade for DG for what they finna see. Shoot, man. The bullets finna fly on Sunday. See, they didn't get blitz. You notice they were the only 2 quarterbacks that didn't get blitz on Cleveland Brown team. But when they played the Rams, they blitzed Shedeur. They blitzed Shedeur. They blitzed. I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin said, hey, when I put Shedeur in, you go ahead and blitz him now. I got to keep what I got going on. He get out here and do what I think he's going to do. He's going to mess up my whole plan. So y'all blitz Shedeur. Yeah. It's crazy out here in this world, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's up, Atlanta Brooks? Bird said DG going to put on one of those receivers. Put one of the receivers at medical tip. Yep. We have never heard. Hey, Elijah Watson. I ain't never heard of that, brother. Never, Elijah. This is no joke. I've been playing football ever since I was 8 years old. I don't play quarterback. I've been an offense coordinator. I've been a head coach. I ain't never heard of an emergency quarterback before. Never, never, never. Only thing I don't heard you a starter or you a backup or you gonna be on the scout team. That's it. Yeah, that is it. I ain't never heard of this right here. Maybe I don't miss something. I don't know. Maybe Sabrina done heard of it. I love CC RD at Miami done heard. I ain't never heard of it. Yes, they would have got into trouble. Yeah, I ain't never heard of them. I just ain't. I just ain't. Yeah, I just haven't. Mac is in the house. Mac is in the house. Yeah. Emergency quarterback. What? Hey, I ain't never. Maybe y'all don't heard of. I ain't never heard of. I never heard of big dog. I ain't never heard of man. Never in my life heard of emergency quarterback. Maybe they saying that to sell tickets. Hey, we need to get this out here and sell a ticket. Hope somebody will come because I ain't just ain't never heard of it. Just ain't never heard of that. None whatsoever. Emergency quarterback. Out of all the things out there to talk about, they said Shedeur is the emergency quarterback, number 3. If they didn't want him to be a quarterback, they go ahead and trade him. Go ahead and trade him. Get you something from him. If you don't think he's your future quarterback, trade him to another team. They could have traded him to the Jets. They could have traded him to who else need a quarterback? Indianapolis, Coach, the Saints, the Raiders could have picked him up. You know, he was a 5th round draft. Hey, y'all got a 5th round draft pick. You want to do it? You know, if they didn't want him, that just mean if he didn't mean that much to him, they are saying that to keep up hope. Yep, should do a play and keep us engaged. That's it. I just said that, but yeah, that's all what it is. That's exactly what it is. Just to sell tickets and merchandise. Yep. Yeah, I want Gabriel to go before she do it because we all know he's gonna crash and burn. Here and on call. Quarterback, yeah. Hey man, yeah. He on call, man. He on call, man. It's crazy, man. Why do Cleveland Brown got to be the clowns of the NFL team? Out of all the teams, why they pick the Cleveland Browns to be the clowns of the NFL? Out of all the teams, man. It don't make no sense. Don't make no sense, man. Don't make no sense. Do not turn your channel until he's on the field. Yeah. Yep. Appreciate it, Miss Karen. They are using 12 to make them millions. And you sure don't pump them in that form, boy. He sure don't pump them millions in that form this offseason. He have done that, which is crazy, man. Be watched. Go talking about them coach. They gonna be like, hey, I mean, if Cleveland didn't want you to do it, send him to Indianapolis coach. You know, the owner died, now them 2 daughters is running the team, and they picked Jones over the other quarterback. Man, they know they ain't finna work. Man, Daniel Jones ain't no good quarterback. He wasn't that good in New York Giants. Ain't nowhere in the world I would have started him over Anthony Richardson. Not just one. Just one. Just one. So, bound gate type stuff. God damn. They said should do his emergency quarterback because they know DG doesn't really have the talent to be QB2. That's good. Hey, it is. Because he's going to have to. Yeah. All right, fam. I got to switch subject. We got to talk about the Colorado football team. All right. All right, chat. Put it down in the chat. What's up, Dollar Bill? What's going on? Put it down in the chat. What happened to Coach Prime and the Colorado football team against Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets? What happened? Offense? Was it Pat Sherman? Was it K-Soft? To me, it was defense to me. Yeah. You just can't give up no 400 yards off an offense, 325 yards on the ground against anybody and think you're going to win. You just can't, guys. You just can't do that. Your defense didn't show up. What I thought was going to be Colorado's strength turned out to be their weakness. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop that quarterback from running. Whole game. They knew what he was coming. And I'm shocked. I'm really shocked at Robert Livingston, the defense coordinator, didn't make the proper adjustment to stop the run. Now, I know Pat Sherman has some things to do with this thing, too. Now, K-Salt just wasn't K-Salt. The overthrow, now that throw he could have hit that guy down there in the flat, he pointed to the guy, told him to run, keep running. I saw that. Matter of fact, I got the video, but I ain't even gonna show it. They ain't watching. He pointed. K-Salt thought he gonna go and he throw the ball, and it looked, and he did overthrow it. I'm not taking up for K-Salt. K-Salt got to play better. He got to play better. But they got away from the run again. That's what I didn't like. And then they did not involve the wide receivers in the game plan. Man, you got Omar Young Miller. You didn't throw the ball to him but one time. Come on, Pat Sherman. Man, and you got Cecile Brown. You didn't throw the ball. You didn't even attempt to throw the ball to him. Didn't even make no attempt. Man, ain't no way. They still could have won the game. The defense gave them 3 turnovers first starting off the game. They first 3 possessions from Georgia Tech. Colorado turned them over, gave them the ball in the part of their field possession on this side of the 50-yard line. This side of the 50-yard line. Now, they scored on the first turnover, but on that second turnover, it was 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. K-Salt put a move on him. Whoop. You can hear the announcer say, whoa. Then he hit a whoop. He dodged him again. You can hear the crowd say, woo. And then he ran out there to the side. And then he tried to throw a bomb to Cecile Brown. K-Salt could have ran the ball for 30 yards. Wasn't nobody on that side. I said, K-Salt, why you just wrong? Coach Prime been teaching down and distance all through training camp. Every time Bucky, Well Media put that camera on Coach Prime, he always saying down and distant. But for K-Salt, I mean, he shook him. He stepped up, whoop, whoop, whoop. You can hear the crowd, you can hear the announcer, oh, boy, he broke some ankles. Then he hit that sideways, whoop, whoop. You hear the crowd say, woo. Then he dashed out to the side. Man, he could have ran for 30 or 50 yards. I got the video and I ain't gonna show it tonight, but I got the whole thing. You can see number green acres. You could think, man, you would think he in the country was running in the field. I said, why can't you stop that thing run and get the first down and start? You get 4 more downs after that. But then when he overthrew it, it's 4th down. You got to punt the ball. You didn't take advantage of the turnovers. And that's what Coach Prime was upset about. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. You got to take, man, anytime somebody give you 3 turnovers, create 3 turnovers, you must win that football game. Coach Prime and let Pat Sherman got away from running the football. Michael was running that thing like he was told the mailman. You hear me, family? Michael was running that thing like he was told the mail. That ball was out there running that thing, family. And that's another thing. When Michael was in a groove, don't take him out. When Michael was in a groove, man, I would tell him, run it again, Michael. If he crashed down, K-Salt put it, and then you run it. That's the RPO. So, I don't know. I'm trying to talk about the Heisman, K-Salt. I'm trying to get you to Heisman, be a Heisman Trophy candidate. I want to shake some salt. Can you go out there and K-Salt from Liberty, from what we done seen? You ain't got to prove to me you can throw the ball. If you run the ball, it's going to open up your passing game. K-Salt, if you run the ball, it's going to open up the passing game. I know you know what to do. I believe in you. I still believe in you. I believe you're going to change this thing. I believe. Man, I just believe K-Salt got to go out there and be K-Salt. He can't go out there and try to be Shedeur. Ain't gonna win 12. No. You ain't not gonna throw for no 400 and 500 yards. Use a 60, I think, for your case off career. He's a 60 to 65 pass completion quarterback. But most of the time, everybody knows case off for being a dual threat quarterback. And that's what he is. He got to get back to that. That's what they brought him for. To change, to add to the running game. Case Salter is there to add to the running game. Even though he ran the ball 13 times, Case Salter. Case Salter. Let's see. Yeah, Case Salter ran the ball 13 times for 43 yards. And Michael Welch ran the ball 11 times for 64 yards. If they had a ran, Mike got him 10 more carries. Michael, man, he's been off the chain. Now I know they got the other guy, well, Track Hawk. I don't want Track Hawk running the ball between the titles. I want Track Hawk on the outside. He good on the outside. He good in the passing game. He good. He got good hands to get him outside. But for us running that ball between the Tigers, they got two running backs that can do that. That Micah and that other guy, Pierce. Pierce a big old dude. He ran good. I think he needs some more catch. Man, they can be a good running team. Get behind Jordan Seaton's big old butt and ride that thing up in there. Ride him up in there. Ride him up in there. He got to ride him up in there. I'm telling you, they could have beat Georgia Tech. Man, they could have beat them 50 to, well, I won't say 59 because they couldn't stop. They couldn't stop them either. That defense got to tighten up, y'all. I'm serious. When I looked out there and I saw Ben and Stoudemire in the safety room, I said, oh, wow. They started Ben and they started Ben and Stoudemire back there in that safety room. And I said, oh man, this ain't gonna go good right here. It ain't gonna go good right here. This is not gonna go well to me right now. But I believe everything gonna be fine. It's just a first. LD said Sherman on that hot seat. You know what? I like Pat Sherman. He just got to do better, man. He just got to do better, y'all. He just got to do better because, man, they had that game, y'all. Man, if they just could have scored on those other two turnovers, Colorado could have been good. They had to score on those. They scored on the first, those other two turnovers. Colorado would have been good. I believe they could have won that game. The defense was out there so long. They could not stop Georgia Tech for nothing. Even on them turnovers, Georgia Tech was moving that ball. They were moving that ball. And another thing, Warren Sapp, he got to play Jaheim Otis and Big Barnes at the same time. They the two biggest guys on your team. They clogged up that middle. Barnes in there throwing down. They couldn't run that ball up that middle on Barnes. They couldn't move that big old dude. No, him and David Swain, yeah, no boys not working. They was working in that Miller and the other guy. I forgot his name. David Swain, Craig, 49. I think he's number 49. They were doing good up that Miller. Now I tell you another thing. That linebacker Shane, I don't got his last name. Shane, the number 40, the white guy. Oh, he'll hit. He ain't scared. That's another thing Bobby Livingston could have did. I would have went to a 4-3 defense, right? 3 linebackers. Now I put Reggie Hughes on one side and put Trey 37 on the other side and let Shane stay in the middle. Yeah, you won't run on me now. See, if they kind of took advantage, Sean Myers. Yeah, they appreciate that. They had to kept him in the middle, put Montez French over there on the side, and then put Whatchcom on there on the other side. Oh, they'd have had Georgia Tech locked down. It would have forced them to throw the ball, something they didn't want to do. Blessed Budget gave me a 199 super chat. D. Lou had that Miami D line on point. I mean, hey, they might. Hey, I was saying the same thing. I said, damn, they missed D. Lou call. Man, they weren't fired up. D. Lou would have had them fired up. Appreciate that, Blessed Budget. He would have had them fired up. He would have had them fired up. Dollar Bill said, defensive back need to improve and stop holding and focus on being on better type. Yeah. My boy, number 3, we was what? 3rd and 15 or 2nd and 15, we had them down on the goal line. That quarterback reached back and threw that ball over there on that side, and he got that pass interference. That changed the game too. Yeah, he got a penalty on that. They got to stop that. Yeah, they got to be more disciplined too. Georgia Tech may be the. Hey, I said the same thing, PC. Georgia Tech. Hey, this might be a good loss for Colorado at the end if Georgia Tech go along and win more games than that. Maybe they won't hold it against them because they played a good team. Georgia Tech was a good game. Yeah, they ain't gonna beat Florida State now. Sherman is helping the NFL messing up Coach Brown. Yeah. No, it sure ain't. Hey, you're right. Yeah, Florida State impressed me. He impressed me. For real, D. Lou was cold and not saying good job line to the boys. Yeah. So those are the things they got to Max said CU can't afford to lose next few games. I bet jobs on. Hey, you're right. They can't afford. They can't afford to lose no more games. They got 3 easy games coming. I don't know how their Houston teams is, but they can't go in there playing with them. Linebacker play was all over the place. Man, they got gas, y'all. Matt, I hope so. Yeah. I bet jobs online already. Coach Brown was hot, man. He was hot, bro. I don't blame him. Yeah. They gotta win this. I think they gotta win. They can win their next 5 games before they play BYU. Next 4 game, I believe. They'll be all right. I believe they'll be okay, y'all. I just believe they will. My thing is if they oh man, they put themselves in a bind too long. And what I mean by that, you put yourself in a bind is you stop doing what you were doing at first by running the football. If you just kept on running the football, everything would have been all right. They stopped running the football. They stopped running the football. And that's what I didn't like. They stopped running the football. They had to keep running that football with Michael, especially on first down. They had just ran the ball on first down every possession. They could have been all right. Because it's good to be second. Every time they ran the ball in the first quarter, they were 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. 2nd and 5, they were getting 5 yards, sometimes 6 yards per carry with Mike. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it now. I'll be what? CU coaches had all something to get there. Hey, that boy, they lied. They did, man. They sure did. That's why I can't give no pass, bro. Can't give no pass on this one. That's what Robert Livingston. Robert Livingston should have had that defense right, man. Man, Sherman need to go. Play calling was real bad. I ain't gonna say that ain't why they lost, y'all. Wiggins, Sabrina. Wiggins was out there doing his thing now. That boy was out there doing his thing. I ain't gonna put it all on Pat Sherman. I ain't gonna put it on Pat Sherman. Sean Myers, 40. Them boys that were playing. They were playing. I can't put it all on Pat Sherman. I just can't. He had something to do with it, but I just can't. Georgia Tech was a physical team too now. Georgia Tech was a physical football team. They actually could have beat Tech. Hey, they could have. Hey, they could. The baddest they played, they really could have beat them. Yeah, they really could have beat them. They didn't want to. They kept hitting that quarterback, but they didn't want to hit him all game long. Now, I seen some stuff, man. I said, "Dog." But anyway, it is what it is. Next game we got. We finna go on the street, and they got a charge call. If they don't, Coach Prime gonna make some change. I just know he is. He gonna make some change, man. All right. All right, family. I appreciate y'all tonight once again, man. We had a good show. Y'all lifted me up tonight. But y'all had me cracking up in that chat. I can't wait to hear the outcome of this show when on tomorrow. Cause people gonna tell next day, boy, y'all had me going again tonight. Hey, they was out to change in there. All right. I can't wait to hear that feedback when y'all went in on the Browns GM, Andrew Berry. Y'all didn't cut that dude no slack. But anyway, thank you, family. Once again, y'all have a blessed day. Y'all are the best. Hope each one of you enjoyed your family day on Labor Day. Tune in tomorrow night, all week long. It's a new month, 8 o'clock. We ride. PM, we ride. We gonna ride, we gonna ride, we gonna ride. Once again, I appreciate y'all for your attendance. Appreciate y'all for your viewership. Without y'all, it wouldn't be no B Watts. Sports Talk with B Watts. Just would. And I appreciate y'all. All right. Y'all have a good night, and may the grace of God continue to bless you as well as your entire family. I love y'all. Be blessed.